A lot of people think they are bad at saving, but the truth is, most of us are just stuck in habits or beliefs that make saving feel impossible. And the funny thing, many of those beliefs, they sound reasonable in your head, but they fall apart the moment you look at them closely. So today, I want to talk you through 5 common reasons people don't save and why those reasons are actually holding you back more than you realize. Once you understand them, saving becomes less stressful and more doable. So let's break down in a simple, everyday way 5 reasons why you are not saving and why those reasons are wrong. Number 1, here's one of the reasons: I don't earn enough to save. This is one of the most common beliefs, and it feels true because, well, life is expensive. But here's the thing: saving isn't about the amount, it's about the habit. Every $5 or every $10 a week, it builds discipline. When you tell yourself you can't save until you earn more, you delay the habit until some magical future that may never come. People who earn more often still struggle to save because their spending grows with their income. Saving small amounts now train your brain to prioritize your future. It's also about building confidence because you start seeing progress even if it's slow. The habit matters more than the number. That's very important to always remember, that the habit matters a lot more than the number. And once your income grows, well, the habit is already in place. So the belief that you don't earn enough is less about income, watch this, and more about mindset. Number 2, I'll start saving when things calm down. Well, life rarely calms down. There's always something: a birthday, bills to pay, emergencies, unexpected expenses. If you wait for the perfect moment to start saving, well, you'll be waiting forever. Savings isn't something you do when life is peaceful. It's something you do because life is unpredictable. Even small, consistent savings give you a cushion when things go wrong. The idea that you need a calm season to start saving is a trap, okay? It makes you postpone your financial stability. When you start saving during chaos, you build resilience. You learn to prioritize your future even when life is messy. And that's when saving becomes a real strength, not just a nice idea. Number 3 thing we tell ourselves: well, I don't know where to start. Okay, now this one feels honest, but it's still holding you back. Savings doesn't require a perfect plan. You just need a starting point. Many people overthink it and end up doing nothing. You don't need a fancy spreadsheet, a very complicated financial advisor or expensive one, or just a very complicated system. No, you just need to pick a small amount and put aside consistently. Once you start, you can adjust and improve. The belief that you need to know everything before you begin to save is wrong, because clarity comes with action, not theory. When you start small, you learn from what works for you, and the more you save, the more confident you become. Starting is the hardest part, but it also is the most important. What other myths do we hold? I'm too young, I'll save later. This belief seems comforting, but it's dangerous. When it comes to savings and investment, time is your biggest advantage, okay? The earlier you start, the easier it becomes. Every small amount saved in your 20s or 30s grows massively over time. Waiting until you're older means you have to save more, save faster, and under a lot more pressure. Being young is not a reason to delay. It's the perfect time to start. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to build the habits. The idea that saving is for older people, well, that's outdated. Saving is for anyone who wants options, freedom, and peace of mind in the future. And the future comes faster than you think. Number 5, I'll save whatever is left at the end of the month. Now, this idea sounds logical when you think about it, but it almost never works. Why? Because life expands to fill your money. If you wait until the end of the month, there's usually nothing left. Savings should come first. Savings should not come last. When you save at the beginning of the month, you force yourself to live within what's left. It's a simple shift, but it changes everything. The belief that you magically have leftover money is wrong, because spending always finds a way to grow. So, paying yourself first is the only way to make savings consistent. It turns savings from an afterthought to a priority. And once you do that, well, your financial life starts to feel more controlled and less chaotic. Savings isn't about perfection, it's about intention. Once you challenge the beliefs holding you back, you open the door to a more stable, consistent future. So here's what I would say: small steps today become big opportunities tomorrow.